Trying to butt in my pocket. What? Want to fight?
Yeah. Chubbs, go away. Go. No food for you. There's food being prepped in the kitchen today.
There is.
Yeah, you can hear Chubbs in the background. He's all ready. He's ready for this. So, welcome back.
I'm Angela.
I'm Jeremy. So, we are going to be making something really cool today.
Yeah.
It's a little family recipe that we stole from a restaurant in Sacramento, California.
Yeah, if you've been following our channel, you know that...
You need to get in. We need to get there. There we go.
You know that we created the channel when our son went into the Army, and we moved out to North Idaho, and we started the channel so that he could follow along with what we're doing.
Yep.
He wanted to go to school and not put us into debt and not start his life with debt, so... He just finished his 4 years, and
I can't believe it's already been that time.
December he was out. Him and some friends got a house in Pennsylvania. Freaking Pennsylvania. I don't know why he wants to live there when he could be here with us, but...
Freezing his butt off, you know.
He doesn't have the disposable income that he had in the Army. No more Uber Eats, so... Anyways, we're super proud of him. He's learning how to cook. He's taken a huge interest in it. For Christmas, we bought him an enameled cast iron Dutch oven. He's been doing a lot of stovetop cooking. He wants to do some stuff in the oven, and he really, really wants some of the foods that I used to make for him. So I was gonna make him some videos and set them to private, and he encouraged me to branch out and put them public in case there's anyone else out there that could benefit from learning how to cook on a budget. Not everything's not going to necessarily be like I would do it. I cook for a living. I'm going to kind of, I don't want to say dumb it down, but I want to make things more affordable, more simple for beginners. And a Dutch oven, this is my most used thing in the kitchen. I love it. I don't even know how long we've had this for. Years and years. It holds up great. If you take care of them, it'll last you forever. So his first request was for Korean BBQ pork. We use it to make tacos, and it's amazing. So they're fairly affordable to make. I paid a little more for this pork roast because I bought it at the little local grocery.
We have our own, but we kind of want to do a price comparison, how much, just so you can see what it's like if you go to buy all this stuff at the store and make it.
Yeah, this was actually $3.48 a pound. You can find them all the time on sale in bigger grocery stores for like under $2 a pound. And that's how, before we grew our own pork, that's how we used to do it. Was I would buy it when it's on sale, I'd put it in the freezer, and then just thaw and use it.
So what is this cut?
This is a Boston butt roast, shoulder bone-in. So any pork roast
She said butt roast.
You're such a child. Any pork roast will work except for a loin roast. That's just, it's too lean. You want, now let me show you what you want. What you really, really want.
Now who's the dork?
So you can see it's really nice and marbled with fat. And it's got this nice fat cap on it. You want that. So a loin roast is just... it's just too lean. My pork model now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, a butt roast, or I think there's some called picnic roast, or shoulder roast. Those all work. So let me wash my hands and I'll show you what I do. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set my oven to...
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of the way so that she can be on camera and I'm not in here.
So we're going to set the oven to 350. So while that's going on, we're going to heat up a couple tablespoons of oil in the Dutch oven. It's got to heat up a second. So we're gonna put this in. We're gonna leave the fat cap up and brown it on this side. And we're just gonna let this go for a few minutes before we pop it in the oven. Yeah. Nice and brown on the bottom is what we want. So I just browned the bottom part. The top part we're not going to worry about because we're going to peel that big layer of fat off. Because as nice as it is for cooking with, you don't want to eat that. Now we're going to just put the lid on and toss it in the oven for a few hours. While the roast is in the oven, we're going to prepare the sauce for the coleslaw mixture that's going to go on top of it. You can eat it without the coleslaw, but I wouldn't. So what we're doing here is equal parts mayonnaise and sugar. It's going to be a really sweet dressing on it, which it complements it really nicely. So what we've got going on here is a half a cup of mayonnaise and a half a cup of regular granulated sugar. And you're just going to stir that together. And then I give it a little bit of time to for the sugar to kind of dissolve in there before I add the coleslaw. This has been in the oven about an hour and a half. We're just going to check on it real quick. It's looking beautiful. It's got a little bit more time left to go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use a bag of pre-cut coleslaw. It's pretty cheap. Usually find them for $1, under $2 for sure. So we're going to toss this right in the bowl with our coleslaw dressing. So you just want to mix it in really good. It may look like you don't have enough dressing in there, but believe me, you do. You're going to want to let it marinate in the refrigerator for a little bit. And it will, your dressing will definitely thin down. Ooh, I'm slopping it all over the place. It will thin down and it will be enough for sure. Alright, I just pulled this out of the oven to check on it, and it is ready to pull the fat off and let it. First thing I'm going to do is take this big fat cap off. And my chickens are going to love that tomorrow. Yuck. Anyways, it's not quite done. We're just going to give it a little shred and let it put the sauce in and let it finish cooking. I need another, excuse me, I need another fork. So you can see it's wanting to start to pull off the bone. It is not quite done yet. But it needs to cook for longer, but we're going to go ahead and put the sauce in. I use this sauce. This is my favorite. It's a BBQ Korean BBQ sauce. It can be hard to find. Andrew, I don't know if you've got a Safeway there. I found this in Safeway. I think you can also get it at Winco Foods if you've got a Winco near you. If not, most stores sell some sort of brand of Korean barbecue sauce in there. All pretty similar. This one just happens to be my favorite. So I'm just going to pour that in there, and we're going to put it back in for probably another hour, and then it should shred nicely. So I don't know if I mentioned it before. When I put the sauce in, it had been about 2.5 hours. It is now 1 hour later, and it is done. It smells amazing.
What are we doing now?
We're just gonna
Making pulled pork.
shred it. Get this bone out of here. Get that hair off my sleeve. So. And it shreds so nice now.
You want some juice?
Tell me when we're going.
What?
Tell me when we're going.
When we're recording?
Yeah.
We're recording now.
Okay.
Sorry, I couldn't wait.
You can see that was more than enough. That was more than enough dressing. The cabbage starts to break down a little bit after you put it in there. So we're gonna put the finishing touches on it. Sriracha. Little bit in there. Stir that up real good. Always keep some plastic forks to
Taste test.
taste test. So I'm not gross like him and eat off the fork and put it back in.
I washed it. I didn't put it back in. Good stuff.
Needs a little more. No exact measurement for that, just to your taste. But that's it. We're ready to go. Tortilla. Really, really yummy stuff. There you go. There's lots here. This was a 4.5 pound roast. My family of 4 will eat it tonight and probably have leftovers tomorrow. And the leftovers, I mean, you can make more tacos. They also make amazing quesadillas. So, I would, when you're going through the trouble of making it, I'd make a little bit extra so you can have leftovers for tomorrow. That's anyways, Andrew, enjoy these, and I hope everyone
You better
else,
make your own, buddy.
Yeah. If anyone else decides to give it a try, I really hope you like it. It's been one of our family go-tos for a long time, so we love it.
Call it the Ninja.
The Ninja. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back next time with some roast chicken.